All right. Thank you, Persona 3, for the lovely soundtrack tonight. And Omnitoad follows. Hello, Omnitoad. Welcome. We're playing some 3 Ultimate. Starting to play some 3 Ultimate. How you doing, Omnitoad? We gotta turn this up. Forgot the Vita's lower volume than this. Hang on. You all deserve much louder. There you go. Like, the fact that I've been thinking about switching to this game for like a week plus is like reason enough. It's time. Oh, I'm sorry, Vio. Love you. Why aren't we playing Try instead? Podcast. It is kind of funny, isn't it, Symphonia? You're currently playing Try? I know. If multiplayer was enabled on that, I think I'd be playing that instead of this. Like how you ended Freedom so unceremoniously. I've left myself some things to do if I ever want to go back and do that game. I've left myself Diablos, I've left myself Kieran, I've left myself... It wasn't even because of 3U. Omnitoad, for context, we just kind of rage quit Freedom because I've been playing Freedom for the past like almost a month and it's just not that fun. At least it's not the Monster Hunter game I'm in the mood to play right now. So here we are. Welcome to the first Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate stream. This is a bad look for the 3U LP VOD. Monka S, edit that in post. It'll be separate from the Freedom VOD. I'm so behind on VODs. I'm like 3 weeks behind on VODs. It's bad. Is this 3DS? It is, yes. We'll do Wii U on podcast nights and multiplayer nights. But 3DS for solo, because I want footage out there of the 3DS, and the 3DS is also nicer to play on than the Wii U version. What do you guys think, male or female for this playthrough? Not even Wii U, Nox. Not even Wii U. I'm streaming this off the 3DS. Podcast has Wii U, this ain't it. I mean, you can transfer the saves very easily. Back and forth. There's an app. I don't have it on this 3DS, but there's an app built in. Where you can... Nox, what are you on about? Ah, no, what? Oh, god darn it. Hang on. What is it doing? It won't let me... There. Okay, now it will let me edit it. Oh, I forgot Uchi called Trails a generic RPG. I forgot about that. What's your request, Martz? Is there any chance you could play the 3U demo on stream sometime? If I can get a hold of it, yeah, sure. Should still be on the store? Then yeah, absolutely. Wasn't your last 3U playthrough mail? It probably was. But we didn't play through the whole game. This is going to be a file that's intended to play through the whole game. Oh man, I have to set up 60 frames per second streaming for this, don't I? Because this game runs at nice and nice and 60. What? You can have a beard. Yo. You can have a beard. How's it sound for you guys? For me, it's a little low still. Old Man Hunter's back? Yeah. That's the one. This is now, henceforth, shall be known as the Hoya playthrough. Da is dead. Da is dead. Da had a good run. Do Village a lap, please. I'm looking forward to it. This is okay? Oh, good, Vio. I'll be doing hub with Fallison in our podcast, but aside that. Do a lat, please. That's just how it goes. I'm looking forward to Elatrian when we get to it in this game. It's been a long time since I've fought in Elatrian. Game audio low still? I had it turned up. There you go. That's about as high as I can make it for now. I could go a little higher, but I think the game itself is just low here. I don't want to balance it for this cutscene and then blow your eyes out when the first roar happens. It's for a variety of reasons, Uchi. Nice, Vio. It'll be fun to do some multiplayer nights with you if I get to. If not, because you're not on Wii U, that's okay too. No, it's not, Uchi. There's nothing to do with that. What was the camera issue you were talking about, Vio? Morning, Hunter. You sleep well? If it's any comfort to you. Moger? Oh no. Moga Village hasn't seen 2 quakes in the same day yet, knock on wood. Let's back up. Welcome, welcome. I'm the chief of this here little community. Nature provides Moga Village with everything we need. The woods and the sea are our castle, and it's a good one. As folks like to say, living here long enough builds sinew and character. Welcome to Moga Village. That sounds like frickin' bug snacks. Yeah, it is pretty weird, isn't it, Vio? See ya, 9S. It's not all rainbows and sunshine. No, we've got our share of turbulence. You can take that literally. Ever heard of a Legiacris? It's a foul, pernicious sea monster. Just decided to move into the neighborhood. With a tyrant like that thrashing about, our hunt and flee to be lucky to escape alive, let alone bring back a good haul. See ya, Nox. Have a good day. At least we won't starve to death. All those blasted earthquakes will sink us first. See, that's our other problem. Felt those tremors. Who knows what's causing them? Why they started, but the sea's riled up. That I guarantee. Anyway, we're in over our heads. That's where you come in, kid. The way I see it, Mocha Village needs a hunter. Yes, the Legiacris is mighty. Too powerful for any human to tangle with. The way the villagers talk. Bah. Strong is one thing, but invincible is something else. The Legiacris may be big, but still has to eat and rest. One day, just like the rest of us, it has to die. Ha! If I was 30 years younger, I'd go clean its clock myself. But I'm only mortal too, so I'll leave the joy of taming the sea's deadliest foe to the younger generation. You. Speaking of youngins, did you and my son get to talk? Suppose not. The quake yesterday hit before you had the chance. I don't see Junior around. Well, he couldn't have gone far. Take a hike around the village, you'll find him. I almost forgot. Here's our initial payment, Hunter. It's not much, but it's enough to get you started. Hi and welcome to Moga Village. You must be the new hunter everyone's yakking about. Nice to meet you. I'm your liaison to the Hunters Guild. I'll shake your hand, but you'll probably crush it, you brute. Grr. I'm just kidding. Basically, the guild puts food on your plate by hooking us up with jobs we call quests. All you need is a guild liaison like yours truly, and in no time flat, work will pour from all across the land. In theory. See, I heard you were coming and told them to have quests ready for you, and what did they send? Nothing. Zip. Nada. Oh, dude, Uchi. I heard if you beat every quest in under 2 minutes, you unlock Sonic the Hedgehog. In Melee. As you might have noticed on the trip over, Moga Village is pretty far from what you call civilization. Maybe the guild forgot about us, but maybe they fired me. Maybe I need to stop talking. Anyway, the quest counter's closed, so go say hello to the village chief and his son for now. Get settled in. Ah, so you're the hunter I've been hearing about, eh? Got the look of one, do you? Me? Why, I'm the greatest blacksmith alive. I hammer out all the equipment around these parts. Swords that'll slice you in half with a touch. Bowguns you can hit a grain of rice with. Armor to repel giant wyverns. I'll make you anything, provided you bring the materials. Gotta be equipped proper before you go venturing into the woods. By the way, our village does a brisk trade with the far-off port Tanzia. Oh, you want to pay a visit to the port? Just hop aboard the ferry docked at the pier. Tanzia's quests really test your mettle, but trust me, the rewards are worth it. Ask the feline standing there for permission to come aboard. He's a capable little fella, so let him handle the nautical particulars. If you use Stereotopics 3D during the village cutscene screen, or during the village credit scene, you'll see a Moga sweetheart hugging a plushie of you. Is that true? I have 3D disabled but in the settings. Whoops. Josiah Davis, welcome. Sure folks at the port will be happy to see a fresh face too. Swing on by whenever you got some time to kill. Oh, I know. You're that hunter folks are going on about. Well, I run the fishery here, and don't you forget it. You're lucky we didn't meet before. That last quake put me in a foul mood. I was up half the night cleaning up the mess. Not only that, but my boys in the hunting fleet were due home ages ago. They never take this long fishing. I'm sick with worry. If I didn't know they were made of steel and fire, I'd paddle out to sea and rescue them. Anyway, you come back later, hon. Once the fishery's back in business, alright? Salutations, Hunter. You stand before Argosy Captain's finest crewman. They call me Tiger of the Far East, Neko. Neko means tiger. Sorta. Neko perform important tasks like swabbing the putek and lifting of boxes. Very important work. Yo. Tiger must wear many stripes, you know. Now then, you meet Argosy Captain yet? He and Neko have same masculine way of speaking. Wakaru. Also, wear same style of clothing. He glow with coolness from afar, like Tiger of Far East. Argosy Captain trusts Neko with special Ninmu? I have a hard time reading that. This font is scuffed, by the way. Ninmu here in Moga Village. Ninmu means assignment. Neko not biggest of cheeses, so commodities and major trade goods still up to Captain. Neko have equally important Ninmu. Neko in charge of delivering goods to Port Tanzia. Yo. You stand before linchpin of Moga Tanzia Marine Network. Network of life-altering importance. That command is probably going to get used a lot during this playthrough. You want to go to Port Tanzia? Neko save you cushy seat. Give you lift. No problem. Nani? Price of ticket? Tiger of Far East, no swindler. Take you for free. Mayhap impart nuggets of tiger wisdom along the way. Tell ghost stories. Make s'mores. But if boats catch fire... Tonikaku. Anyway. Tanzia actually 3 kinds of port wrapped into Hitosu. Hitosu means 1. My voice really fits him? Thanks. First kind is solo port. This for playing alone, very private, like shutting bathroom door on Hunting Universe. Next is multi-port. Use this port to invite friends to come play with you. Must make good haka, be good host. Last is friend ports, for visiting your friends' multi-ports, making big mess and pretending you forgot next morning. Wakaru. To become worldly like Neku, you must use all ports to their fullest. Dewa. Shall we set forth now? Never fear, Tiger of Far East here. Love how they mix the character accent and cat mannerisms. It's pretty good. All that remains is to get on the garbage charm table. Oh yeah, something about this playthrough. I'm not checking my charm table. Soon whole world my oyster. We're just rolling with it. Whatever we get is part of our playthrough. We can cut back to this like hundreds of hours later when I'm like, why? Meow, 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 meow. Welcome back, boss. I am the steward of this chamber. So long as you are Moga Village's guest, I shall protect your things. A word of advice. Hunters who do not save their progress risk losing fortune and glory from their exploits. Meowch. Can you check after the playthrough and we can bet on it? Sure. Do make it a point to rest in bed and save your game on a routine basis. You got it, Chamberlain. Spoils brought back from hunts, excess armor and the like may be placed in the item box in the corner for safekeeping. The item box serves another purpose. It allows you to change your equipment. Yeah. Meow. Moving on. I've taken the liberty of placing a prism shroom lamp in your item box. Please consider it a housewarming gift. I am always on paw to assist with the arrangement of your furnishings as well. This game doesn't have the thing where it asks to save after a quest. It does. It does. I don't know why they're telling you to save in the village so much. If you wish to watch a video you've seen before, just head to the gallery. Yeah, I keep it meticulously organized. Why, thank you, Video Cat. I also hope you stay on top of your DLC. Just connect to the internet to get your paws on quests and other DLC extras. I believe I've covered everything. In all the times I've played through like low rank village, I've never gotten any other furnishings for this game. So I'm excited to finally get some. Let's see what the DLC is like. Quests. Event quests. Oh, jeez. We're done for now, Zelda. We beat Village today. Not a whole ton of event quests. I mean, 6 pages is decent. That was event quests. Now there's challenge quests. I'm sorry, FPS. I wish I could be in a place to do it justice right now, but I'm not. Alright, we've downloaded all the DLC. There are 3 streams. How so, Zelda? What streams are there? The top 2 are Monster Hunter World streams. Dude, that bothers me a lot. Excuse me, hunter person. If you want to get to the Mogul Woods, just cross this bridge. You can get back the same way, so try not to forget where the entrance is. We're supposed to ask permission before we go into the woods, but I'm not telling you what to do. There's an army right there if you need equipment. I don't think you should go out there dressed like me. Oh yeah, I have this stone I picked up when I heard a hunter was coming. You want it? Here. We use those to sharpen blades. Whew, you're a lot nicer than I thought. My big brother said you'd snap me up like a twig, but you're alright. Or snap me like a twig, but you're alright. Thank you, carefree lad. Rawr, rawr. It's a giant wyvern. I just saw a glimpse of my face while I was doing that noise. That's not good. Save us, outfitter. Whoosh. My greatsword's charge slash slices through its scales. The wyvern stumbles. The villagers go wild. Rat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat. I nail the beast with a bowgun full of pierce shot. Then I make a crazy, fierce lance charge. Stink! The wyvern's had it. It bolts as the crowd hoists me on their shoulders. Uh-oh. Been there long, huh? You caught me dreaming of some virtual combat scenarios to determine the best weapon. I mean, look, I work in a weapon shop. How am I supposed to help hunters if I don't even know what the best weapon is? We're doing this dialogue again. I want to be holistic. I know we already did a lot of this. The thing is, I shouldn't have done it when we did the village playthroughs before, because now I'm reading a lot of dialogue I've already read before, but it's okay. The dialogue's worth reading twice, honestly. Virtual testing is seriously serious business. Seriously. Look, would you rather I stick with the usual pitch? No weapon's perfect. Each has its strengths and weaknesses. Oh please, that was my pap-pap's way of pushing product. This ain't your grandpa's weapon shop. I just know there's a weapon that's a cut above the rest, and I'm gonna figure out what it is. It's longsword. Now, if you'll kindly scram so I can get back to my virtual combat scenarios. Where was I? Ah, the shoulders thing. Wah! You're a customer. That's got you all worked up, don't it? The perfect state of mind to buy arms. Yeah, I know that's the case, Hot Pocket. I know some of the tables are super scuffed. I don't care. There's something about booting into the game and like metagaming your charms that you're going to be endgame grinding for like hundreds of hours later immediately. That's just like, I don't like that very much. What is the strongest weapon in 3U? Kelby bow. From what I've been told. Well, well, well. If it isn't the hunter, everyone's fussing over. Well, whoop-de-doo. You see this here farm, Hunter? Feeds all of Moga Village. Now, notice anything missing? That's right, farm hands. This place is normally crawling with farming felines. All meow this and meow that. But that earthquake spooked them so bad, they hightailed it out of here lickety-split. Fraidy cats left me high and dry. That's why the fields look like a pigsty. No offense, Sir Lancelot. I'm stuck working all by my lonesome. This here's what's left of the old harvest. See that blue sheen? It means this is one heck of a healthy mushroom. You can't eat it on its own. My advice would be to combine it with something. Go on, take it and make something good. Also, I think Weeb with Coffee came in and asked if we were done with Freedom. We finished Freedom Village today. I've been having a really hard time enjoying that game. And like, some bits of it I was enjoying, but some bits I wasn't. So, rather than continue to force myself on that and like be sitting there wishing to play another Monster Hunter game every night, we're just gonna play another Monster Hunter game for now. We left ourselves plenty of things to do if we ever want to go back to that game. And a decent decent baseline of all the weapons and armor we've got, so. Could be worse. Now you've informed the streamers that they were in the wrong category. I'm sure they appreciated it. Did they actually fix it? That's incredible. I never thought to actually go in their streams and tell them. Hey there, kid. Can you hear me? Why is it so dark? You know, you really ought to meet my son, Junior. He should be at the camp. My ancestors have a saying. Wherever you go, there you are. See the map on the screen there? Why is it so dark? I guess it's because it paused us in the loading transition into the area. Red triangle shows where you are, and the white icon that looks like a little hut, that's the base camp. Use the map to find your way to the base camp. Yeah. That's janky. Oh god, this game's camera is so fast. So fast. You can slow it down. You can't. I really, really wish you could, but you can't. It's again in the weird cut to black. Before I forget, there's something I gotta tell you about dashing. That yellow bar on the top of the screen is your stamina gauge. Running fast, dashing that is, will use up your stamina. Run out and it'll be slow going until it recharges. That's why you always need to pay attention to your stamina gauge when you dash. Pace yourself, kid. You can also use the camera controls to gawk at your surroundings while you're walking around. I know about this, Marts. I have it turned off already. The weird, like, circle camera strafe when you strafe. I have it turned off. Yeah, no, there's no controls for the camera speed in this game, unfortunately. The camera just has to be this speed. Jeez. That's excessive. We're gonna get really good at just microing the camera. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. You had it on for 4 years? That's quite a few years. How's the sound now? Still pretty low? Quarter circle inputs for camera? Kinda, yeah. Jeez, it's so sensitive. We'll get used to it. It's such a quick camera. It's because it's tied to frame rate, and this runs at 60 on a new 3DS. I betcha if you ran this at a lower frame rate on an old 3DS, it would be slower. At least you'll be using target camera. I don't really use target camera in any of the games. Not very much, at least. That's quite the trade-off. Your game runs at closer to 60, but your camera is flawed. Cheers, Entis. Have a good one. Do you have the Circle Pad Pro thingy? I mean, I have a new 3DS, so the stick is built in. Almost forgot one thing. Take a gander at the bottom screen. See them panels? Touch them to access all kinds of functions that'll help you during hunts. Ain't modern technology great? Press start to open the game menu, then touch customize panels. Here you can move panels around as you see fit. Need to know what a panel does? Jab the help button inside the customize panel screen for the lowdown. It's actually, I don't have the nubbin on mine. I replaced it with a PSP analog stick cap. So it literally just looks like a PSP stick, but you don't move the PSP stick around, you just touch the sides of it, and it's like a bigger, more sensitive area for you to do instead of the nubbin. Say, the monster you're looking at right now, this is really scuffed how it loads in and pauses on the cut to black. It's funny. The monster you're looking at right now is the Actinoth, a kind of herbivore, you know, a plant muncher. I bet Junior would appreciate some raw meat. Why not take some from the Actinoth if you can? Go on, face the Actinoth and attack it before it skedaddles. That leaf eater can't hurt you much. Which reminds me, that green bar at the top of the screen is your health gauge. If it hits 0, you hit the ground. Be sure to peek at your health gauge now and then while hunting. Alright, go show that vegan brute who's boss. Why bother even doing the command again? What command again? Confused. Oh, the 3 is cursed? Oh, I got you. You were doing it for each of those before that. I got you now. Not that bad, kid. You remind me of myself when I was your age. He, too, could press the X button 3 times. Of course, my stamina gauge was much longer. You can use your carving skill to hack items from monsters you've killed. You can carve more items from some monsters than others. My ancestors used every part of the monster. You should be able to carve raw meat from an Actinoth, among other items. Once you've gotten some raw meat, take it to that son of mine. Junior just loves fresh Actinoth steaks. I want more than one. Wow, that camera, though. That camera's nuts. We're gonna have to get used to it. I was looking away and thought that was actual dialogue from the game about the X buttons. No, that was something I added in. Mouse on screen? Oh, it totally is. Thank you for letting me. Thank you for telling me. Immersion broken. My immersion. I like how this game looks on the 3DS. I feel like the bloom on the 3DS is like, I don't know. The bloom on the 3DS helps deal with the fact that most of the textures are so low res. To me, it makes the whole game look a little bit soft. By the way, everyone is now noticing the black bars on the side of the screen. They're going to be there. Except when we play on the Wii U, in which case they won't be there. But I want footage of this game out there running on 3DS. It's a McRaid! Welcome, McRaiders. Welcome to 3 Ultimate. Thank you for the raid, and thank you for the shout-out, Uchi. How you doing, Jack? Welcome, Jack. Welcome, friends. Nice work. Seemed you reached the camp in one piece.
Why the buttocks? Damn.
Hi, Jack. Welcome. How you doing? Just a shadow of its former self because of all the earthquake damage. Well, well. If it ain't my son right in front of you, don't be shy. Go up to Junior and say hi. Hey-o, Hunter. Glad you dropped by. The old man sends you for a tour of the Moga Woods? Sorry we couldn't talk more yesterday. Not that natural disasters make for chit-chat. Anyway, you probably know who's who by now. That I'm the chief's son. What am I doing here, you might ask? Standing among the rubble? Good question. Well, see, this is your base camp. Is... Okay, I'm still figuring that part out. I was on patrol, so I came by for a look-see. You're gonna need a hunting base, and this is where we left the tent and bocce set, so... But the quake really did this place in. We need to fix it up before you can hunt from here. I'll head back to the village and get the ball rolling, but first, got anything I could munch on? I'm so hungry I could eat an Actinoth. Got any raw meat? Because I can BBQ like a champ. Me plus BBQ equals BFF. So hungry. Wait, you have meat, raw meat. Can I have it? Please, please. Thank you. Something about that animal flesh gets my tummy all a-rumbly. Time to barbecue and chow down. You're all right, Hunter. We'll talk more about the base camp back at the village. I'll think of some way to thank you. Scout's honor. See you there. You handed over 1 raw meat. Welcome in from Jack McBride's stream, folks. Jack, how was your stream tonight? Not quite hungry enough to bite into a slab of disease, so I ought to cook this. You go ahead and return to the village. We'll talk more about the base camp back at the village after I'm done barbecuing. Okay. Do they just have a giant rock there? They totally do just have a giant rock in your way, so you can't go swimming. Did just a small one to thank people for affiliate and throw around some ideas for a celebration. Jack, I'm really happy for you. It seems like you're having a fun time streaming, and from the time I was there, it seemed like you were doing a really good job, so congrats. You threw out a gamer opinion. Was it that Riss is a pansy? How's your stream been? We finished Monster Hunter Freedom's Village, and it was an okay time. We listened to the Persona 3 soundtrack. Now we're playing 3 Ultimate. Hey there, kid. Looks like you managed to deliver the meat to Junior. Good. You can see how to handle simple tasks. I think it's high time you head back to the village. Looking at Area 1 of the map, see the icon showing the village gate? Use the bridge past the gate to return to the village. We'll nab some more raw meat. Maybe some small monster bones, even. FPS and one and I talked extensively about 4U and Gen-U. Was it one that would prefer Gen-U to 4U? Sounds like a gamer opinion. No gamers, I have to leave. No gamers. No gamers is like the best thing that ever happened to E3. That should be your tagline. Uchi versus the world, dash, no gamers. One of the years they were introducing like a tiered admittance to E3 marks. They had like a journalist queue to get in and like a VIP queue to get in, and then just one that was called gamers. And so on some of the days, just the gamers weren't allowed to come into E3, and so there were legitimately people there holding signs that said, no gamers. You made it. Press the A button here to return to the village. Why, thank you. That's amazing. It's pretty good. Let's see if there's anything like here. What happens if I Google search no gamers? Let's find out. Let's also not drop our capture card off the table like last time. You were saying how 4U and Gen-U are the best games from a complete standpoint, and you were also defending how 4U is one of the most important games in the series. Interesting. That's why you get less and less excited for E3 every year, because dumb stuff like that happens? Dude, that's the best thing about E3. E3 is always about like the dumbest stuff. Like, I don't remember E3 2000 whatever because of whatever game was announced. I remember E3 2000 whatever because of Mr. Caffeine. Talk about the stuff we're supposed to be there for? Ah, yes, of course. I too love watching Activision's stock portfolio go up for the 50th time of the year. I don't know. Bad stuff's always funny. I don't know. I have so few things to say. I have so few good things to say about video games as a whole. My stock portfolio line wasn't very intelligent, but I have nothing good to say about like E3 or the game industry as a whole for the most part, so. E3 cringe compilations are nice, they are. Heyo, Hunter. Thanks for the meat. I get woozy if I don't eat every couple hours. I'm not gonna burp on stream. You guys can't even see it because of my head, but there's a burp there. I'm not burping for you. I'm sorry. You and I are gonna get along. So I just finished figuring out all the materials we'll need to fix up the base camp. We needed to dig new latrines, rebuild the tent, cover the old latrines, delouse the bed. We need serious resources. Know what those are? You can increase our resources by hunting monsters in the Mogul Woods or finding the right items. We villagers can't go very far into the woods. The monsters out there tend to love us. For dinner. But a hunter like you could hike anywhere in those woods, no sweat, and you'd come back loaded with resources. Don't worry, we fixed the roads that got messed up by the quake. Go gather some resources in the woods, will ya? Don't go stumbling around at night. What you can't see can hurt you in those woods. Best stick to daytime hunting for now. Oh, I almost forgot. I have something here for you. Take this barbecue spit. Made it myself. Use it to roast the raw meat you carve. Nothing beats outdoor cooking. Thing's a cinch to use. I'll give you some grilling tips next time you're in the woods. Do my best Kongolala fart. That is so cursed, Marths. Go give a report to my pops, would you? He loves getting reports. Right then, what do you want? How do you delete messages in chat? You can't. They're there forever. Where is the chief? There he is. That's not the chief, whatever. Hiya! Did you go check out the base camp? What's the damage? Oh wow, I was afraid of that. Earthquakes, yeesh. The reason I'm asking is the hunters with the guild need a camp to use as a base of operations during quests. If the base's camp's out of commission, you can't take on any guild work. No camp, no quests. Them's the rules. The good news is the guild seems to have completely forgotten about us, so you're not missing anything. Great. I forget the roar that somebody requested, but somewhat recently someone requested me to try and do a roar, and I tried to like sum it up inside my throat, and I just couldn't. It was Odogaron, that was it. I couldn't get my voice to do an Odogaron roar. I feel like if I tried, I'd have to like sit there and like dig down deep, and then my throat would just split in half halfway through, and you just have like a mute wrist. It'd be bad. Maybe I'd get part of the roar out though, so it'd be worth. Yep, I heard. The quake left the base camp in shambles, but why the long face, Hunter? Let me guess, the camp's a lost cause. Is that what you're thinking? Bah. There are no lost causes, only lost confidence. So the camp needs a little work. Okay, a lot of work. Well, never you worry. I've unlost causes a lot more dire than this one. Think this village built itself? All it takes is a little teamwork. If you and the villagers put your heads together, you can accomplish anything. Tell you what, you round up the resources and materials we need, and we'll handle the labor. That's better in teamwork. It's the least we can do. Heck, take this too. It's not much. We just want you to know you're appreciated. Remember, kid, your final goal is to take out the Legiacris. We'll be there to help every step of the way. 1,000 zenny. Ah, it's you. Getting by as far as weapon and armor goes? That darn chief asked me to tell you all about forging new equipment, so listen good. Making new equipment from a bunch of materials, that's what we call forging. If you want to make a metal weapon, you'll need ore. And if you want to make some bone armor, you'll need bone. Bring me the materials and money, and I'll forge whatever you need. Not only that, but I'll do it better than anybody else. Something you don't understand? Check your hunter's notes in the game menu. The hunter info section could contain plenty of valuable pointers for living the hunted life. Never mind that. What are you here for today? Iron ore and earth crystal, jaggy hide, jaggy scale, earth crystal to upgrade those. Dude, the text in this game is scuffed. Like super scuffed on 3DS. Right. I kind of forget what I'm supposed to be doing. I think I'm supposed to go back out to Mogul Woods. We do start the game with 55 defense. You get free 50 defense on your character in this game, for whatever reason. I wonder if that was the case with 3G or only 3U. Using Wii U, we are using the 3DS. I have a capture card 3DS here that we're using. We're going to be using the Wii U version sometimes. I have a Wii U with 3U on it, but we're going to be doing that just for some multiplayer nights, I think. Hey, it's me, the Chief's son. No, not Junior. No one calls me that. Anyway, check your map. It's expanded. Which reminds me, I know you're still fresh off the boat, Hunter, but I've got a favor to ask. I'd like you to gather resources to help us restore the camp to its glory days. You know what's rich in resources? Carnivores. You're a hunter. Hunt some. As luck would have it, Area 6 on the map has a nest of carnivores ripe for the hunting. You should gather some herbs to restore your health in case you get banged up. Then go hunt some carnivores. Herbs grow wild like weeds, even around here. Go pick some? You expect me to do everything for you? Sheesh. Also, welcome, Locano. Scuffed. Oh my goodness. It's because of the slope. Any luck finding those herbs, Hunter? Hey, I got a little advice for you. Did you notice that max length of your stamina gauge shrinks over time? Don't worry, happens to all of us. Well, there's no better cure for stamina shrinkage than a mouth-watering, well-done steak. Why'd you think I gave you that barbecue spit? That's not for tossing salad, you know. After you get some raw meat, select the barbecue spit from the item window in the lower right-hand corner. Press the A button. Cook your steak rare or well done, and it'll increase your maximum stamina when you gobble it down. There we go. Ish. That's pretty scuffed. Aside from herbs, you'll find all sorts of other goodies in the Mogul Woods. Be sure to gather while you hunt. Peek in your item pouch from the game menu to get an idea of the items you found. Oh, also, I must tentatively ask, Freedom done? 3U forever now? I think so. I think so. We left Freedom at like a decently good spot. We'd finished all the village quests and unlocked some new urgents to do. We did our first monoblos. Yeah, I think we'll go back to that game someday, but I don't know when. When I'm in the mood for it. Right now, I'm not in the mood for it. If I'm sitting there like every night thinking about playing other Monster Hunter games, that's probably not good. Yeah, it's 3U time. I just don't think... I don't know. I gave it like almost a month. I don't really think that me sitting there and forcing myself to play Freedom is going to be a good time. I don't know. Just wasn't feeling any sort of spark fighting those monsters for the first time. Not Black Grav, not the Double Wrath quest, not the Monoblos. So I'm just, rather than continue on just being like, man, this is a game, like, I'm going to wait until I actually want to play it. The next Monster Hunter game version ever, only if they improve the graphics like To Me Rise. Not sure what you mean. Come to think of it, I didn't tell you about the monster list yet, did I? You'll find this list in your Hunter's Notes. Info on monsters is written inside. You can increase your monster list categories by buying monster info books at the market. Why, thank you. Do I have any to start? Nope. No data. I need some more meat. Oh, nice attack. Maybe you're not such a fresh off the boat hunter after all. You can check the resources you've collected from killing monsters once you get back to Mogul Village. After I've finished blabbering, look at the lower left corner of the touchscreen. Or of the screen, sorry. Once you have 30 resource points, we'll be good to go. Happy hunting. Happy hunting. I don't want to give the impression that like I tried Freedom and I'm like definitively done with it or I have some definitive opinion on it. I don't really. I think it's just I'm not jiving with it right now, personally, as a person. And so I don't want to pass any judgment on it really, aside just it's not the type of combat or experience I'm looking for right now. Oops. The biggest sad is that freedom didn't even last through your birthday month. I was thinking about that. For most folks, I will probably not be okay with them requesting a freedom hunt, but for you, I will. We didn't even get a multi-night. I don't want to use emulators. Jeez, that camera. FPS birthday freedom playthrough. You already got it. I would go back and play it for his birthday, though. You'll make me a deal. This is not a bartering situation, but I'll still hear what you have to say. You want GU or Freedom 1? I don't really have any... I don't have a file in GU that I'm comfortable with doing requests in. And I'm like, outside of you, I wouldn't really be okay with anybody else requesting first generation hunts either. I'm excited to fight Elatrian in this game. Very excited. Too soon. I'm really bad at cooking steaks recently. There we go. Well, you see the issue is you don't have enough progress for your Freedom 1 request? Well, I'm sorry. Is it close or not really? Are you going to do a weapon raffle for Elatrian? We will be tackling this game, I think, exactly how we've done like for Ultimate and Rise. So yeah. Hey, good cooking. It's really pretty easy once you get the hang of it. Take a big bite out of that steak and your max stamina will jump up faster than you can say flame broiled Jaggy. Go on, eat. Select the well done steak from the item window, then use it. Just chew with your mouth closed, please. That's close enough, FPS. Oh yeah! I love that sound. Who's hyped for 3rd gen G ranks and Ogre? Me! I think everyone's like hyped up on these things that are just gonna take just forever for us to reach. Knowing how much that game means to you, FPS, yeah. Look there, those little carnivores are called Jaggy. Killing these critters is a great way to collect resources. If your health gets low, use an herb to heal, pronto. And then Jaggy ain't fond of fire, so use a torch to keep them away. Focus too much on attacking and you might never come back. Remember, you have evasive moves too. We need 30 resource points to get the camp back in order. We're counting on you, Hunter. Like, I want to, like, FPS, I can tell that game means a lot to you, and I don't, like, hate it, and I don't want to give the impression that I hate it. It just wasn't clicking, is all. So I'd be willing to do that. Depending on the quests. If it's, like, one of the quests to get to the quest you want me to do is Fatalis, we probably wouldn't do that. But if they're, like, normal quests, or mostly normal quests, then we'll give it a shot. I think. Let's make sure we gather stuff so we've got the early crafting stuff unlocked. Where are the bones at? It's a bunch of normal quests? Okay. It's your favorite it's your second favorite game in 3rd gen. Basically the rest of Village, gotcha. If the request was Old Fatalis, I would probably also say no. Just fair warning. would make your worst enemy do Gen 1 fatty. I'm kind of happy we decided not to play the rest of the game right now, because I don't really want to fight that monster anyways. This is already a better game for the fact that it doesn't have a Fatalis. Don't mind doing Valsax for Amatsu? That's because those monsters aren't garbage. I do someday need to get a better, formulate like a better opinion of classic Fatalis and actually try it, but okay, I know that folks say that about Dire Morales, but I don't know. He's pretty different from the other ones. Is there another Calby? Yep. Have I fought Dire? No. I've never seen real footage of it. I know what it looks like vaguely, especially because it's in the freaking intro movie, but I've never seen footage of the fight, really. I know vaguely of it. I gotcha, FPS. Okay. Set a pitfall trap goal for myself? Huh? With 28 reserves. Now, why did they do that? You guys can't see what I'm looking at, but look at that. Why would they do that? Reserves. You have the whole bottom screen, dude. They just couldn't shake the habit, man. There's an interview with Andrew Alfonso where he talks about in 3 Ultimate trying to get rid of some of those strings. Apparently not all of them. Reserves. That sounds fine, FPS, yeah. Alright, gotta get my reserves. The 28th? I actually have that day off from work. That's the day the Monster Hunter Orchestra concert takes place. Took the day off for it. Looking forward to that performance. Is close? It is. Another one? Yep, they're doing another one this year, Marths. Is it a paid live stream? It is. I think it was like $28 maybe, or that's the date. I forget how much it was. It was like around $30, I think. I missed some dialogue there. It was about whetstones, I think. All right. Not this year, Marths. I'm excited to be playing this game. It's been a long time that I've thought about playing 3rd gen game. There's a lot of neat monsters we get to fight. I think they make you walk most of the way back to the village, and then they tell you about going, like, returning to village. But I forget if they actually do that in this hunt or not. They might make you wait another quest to tell you about return to village. Yo-ho! Did you really collect the resources? It's only 30 points. Easy for even a fresh off the boat hunter. I don't mean to rush you. Feel free to come back and go from the village to the woods whenever you need to. Whenever you do get back to the village, just make sure you give me your hunt report. A hunt report will ensure the resources you collected are added to the village stores right away. Don't forget, report back after you've hunted. No need to delay our reconstruction. So scuffed. Yeah, we'll try and make that a day of Monster Hunter marks in one way or another. Back down to the village we go. I think I have a memory leak. Something with the window manager in Windows is using 8.5 gigs of RAM. If the stream goes down, you'll know why. I've never seen that before. That's terrifying. That's more RAM than I've ever seen any program take. Yeah, it's just the desktop window manager is taking 8.5 gigs of RAM. That's messed up.
No, stop. No. I'm so mad. Everything is so scuffed.
Here, let me try restarting this program. It's not the 3DS viewer. Something else in Windows is giving me a memory leak. That's nice. Sweet. Love you, Windows. Well, this computer's getting a reboot. Anyways, if the stream goes down for whatever reason, you know why. Okay, we need to report. Well, the woods feel like home yet? How's the resource gathering game going? Come see me when you have enough. Here's how you deliver them. First, convert your kills into resources by choosing Report Kills. Then select Village Requests, and you can put the resources toward whatever the village needs. Got all that? The villagers might take other requests for you in the future. You'll be using villager requests for those too. Got any questions? Come see me whenever. Village requests. Whoa, what? We have 5,000 village points. How? Why? They must give you something like part of the DLC or something. Why do we have 5,000? Hi, Ray. Oh, thanks, Hunter. I would never have figured you'd gather the resources we need to repair the camp so quick. Doesn't the DLC give you some? It must. That's insane. Guess the old man was right. You hunters really are something. We'll take it from here. Leave the fixing to us. Use them all on useless stuff? What useless stuff? Our Wyverian artisan was hunting for you. I hear he wants you to talk to you about how weapon upgrades work. Go see him at his anvil, will ya? Old craftsmen like him deserve your respect. See ya, FPS. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. When I get back, we're gonna keep going. Thank you guys for being here for the beginning of our 3U playthrough. It's appreciated. Here's a, oh, no, it's still doing it. It's not using consistent amounts of memory though. I'm concerned. What is Windows doing that takes 7.5 gigs of RAM? Like I said, if the stream crashes, you know why, but I'll be right back. We'll do some more 3U. And we're back. Alright, let's keep going. Just reading what you guys were up to in chat while I was away. Making sure you're not up to no good. Hey, it's you. Fine timing, kid. Got a wee favor to ask you. If you reckon you're gonna hunt in this here village, you'll need my help. And that ain't just me tooting my own horn. I've been thinking, let's give that weapon of yours a little upgrade. Let's see what this is all about. Ahaha, wipe that smile off your face. I ain't swinging my hammer till you fetch me some basic material first. Iron ore. Sourcing your own equipment material. That's the hunter way. Prove to me you got what it takes. A good enough eye to locate a nice ore deposit and the skill to mine it. Here, I'll give you my very own iron pickaxe. You give it a good swing for me when I find you an ore deposit here. Listen to me, yakety yak. There's forging to be done. How many box pages do we get off the bat? I want to know. For one, you get three pages in your bag. You get 6. Oh my gosh. Good night, Syphonia. It is getting pretty late. We'll end pretty soon. I want to unlock the ability to do quests. Six box pages. See, kid, I knew you'd have no trouble rounding up the resources we needed. Now we can fix up the base camp for you. When I heard about the iron ore, Wyverians are always hard to please, but that guy's the worst of them. I've known him since I was a youngin'. Or since I was younger than you. I tell you, we've butted heads more than times than the sky has stars. There's no question his keen eye as an artisan. We'll just see what he makes of you. By the way, you remember seeing a brazier burning just outside the village? Well, you might want to have a closer look at it the next time you go by, trust me. Oh, and before I forget, I got a little something here for you, just to say thanks. Let's see now. They just load you up with any. It's nice. Out we go. Let's go get some ore. This computer thing's concerning me. Oh well, whatever. The machine hasn't stopped working yet. After iron ore, right? Glad I don't have to worry about that chore anymore. It's good to be the chief. The cave in Area 4 is a fine place to look for ore. He's gonna tell us about the torch again? Nope. You're going to focus more on 3U. We're going to be playing 3U for the foreseeable future, Game God. I think this is going to be the game we're going to focus on for a while. Is the stream stuttering at all for you guys? Like, are you guys noticing any performance issues on the stream end? When is Rise? When it launches on PC. You're bad at gathering, but other than that, it's fine. Okay. It's nice that you always get a bunch of whetstones coming out the gate here. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Desert Island is so freaking cool, man. Welcome back, Uchi. We're just gathering some stuff. I think my goal tonight is just to get to the point where we've unlocked the quests. Leave that for tomorrow. I may stream tomorrow, we'll see. I am so freaking cool? Why? Huh? Nothing? Okay. Pardon my nosiness, kid, but you do have a pickaxe, right? You'll need one if you plan to do any mining. That skull of yours is thick, but not thick enough to chip rock. The market in the village carries iron pickaxes, so stop by there and stock up if you run out. Oh, you just said desert island is so freaking cool. See, Uchi, I thought you were referencing something I said, but I'm so tired I couldn't remember that I'd already said something was cool. Wow. Look at the lighting fall off. Weird. The lighting looked like it fell off of them really hard, but maybe not. You'd say go to bed? It's not far off that we'll unlock the quests. You don't want to stop this before you fight Jaggy? I think it'll be a little bit before we unlock Great Jaggy, unless we unlock him right away. If we unlock him right away, I'll do that quest. If not, then we'll just save him for tomorrow. I might actually stream tomorrow. I'm amped about this playthrough. I'm amped about this game. Legitimately. This is a game I've been looking forward to experiencing in its totality for a while. There's collecting stuff while swimming. Yeah, with the fish, isn't there? 3U on 3DS looks better than the Wii U version. I don't think it looks better than it. It runs smoother than it. I like how it looks. It definitely doesn't look nicer to me. There's just less footage of the 3DS version out there, so I want to stream at least a good portion of our playthrough from the 3DS. Ensure there's some good footage of the 3DS version out there on the internet. Granted, with my dumb face plastered over it, but you know. In we go. I didn't bring the torch. Good, there should be some iron ore somewhere in this cave. Check every cranny, don't overlook the nooks. If you get lost, find your way out of the cave by heading in any direction you can see a dim patch of light. Thanks, Chief. It's really not that dark. It's a little dark. I forget, do you get the nice... Forget. Once you reach a spot where you can mine for ore, you'll see the mining icon. If you have a pickaxe, you can mine by pressing the A button. I guess you don't get nodes in this game. I thought you did. Used to think that if you idled long enough or slew enough Gigi, a large secret monster might spawn. This would be a good area for something like Vespoid Queen or like Shakalaka King in this game. Her try was super dark. I think it's supposed to be. We'll find out sometime. We will play try someday. I kind of want to wait till that server is a little more underway. There's a mixture of no nodes and nodes, huh? I heard a Gigi, but I'm good for now. The ambiance is spooky? It is, yeah. They give you pretty strong weapons at the beginning of the game. At least to kill these few mobs. Okay. Might be another mining node in 7. We'll check there. It's an interesting justification, Marks, that Moga Sweetheart calls him cute, huh? Any mining node in here right now? Doesn't look like it. Nope. No mining node. That's okay. Can we head back to the village like this yet? Nope, not yet. Gotta unlock that feature. It's gonna be so interesting to actually fight all the monsters in this game. Okay, you're almost back to our village. My wise ancestors said the life of the village is tied to the land around it. They were right. As you explore, collect resources, and carve items, you'll find your life in Moga all the more enriched. You can even combine materials to make new hunting tools for yourself. Good hunter never stops exploring, my ancestors said. Heed their words and you'll never go wrong in Moga Woods. Now then, wonder how that old blacksmith will like that iron ore you found. This ought to be good. Doom, doom, doom. Ledge. Yep, there's a ledge there. That's true. Ain't this lovely weather? Ooh, would you look at this iron ore? It's real quality stuff. Sure, maybe not the very best quality, but no amateur dug this up, I can tell you that. You show promise, kid, you do. If this is what you do with one dinky iron pickaxe, well, I'm predicting some superb materials in your future. Seems you've earned a little less in upgrading. It's just as important as forging, believe you me. Upgrading is for when you want to enhance arms or armor you already own. It's leagues cheaper than forging from scratch, so don't be afraid to upgrade your favorite equipment all you like. I think so too, Uchi. The fact that we saw both a first generation and third generation ledge in the same night is like... I wonder if there's anybody else who's ever seen that in a single night. I sure haven't. Oh, you can check your fancy hunter's notes there for the nitty-gritty details. Hey-oh, I hear you went to see the artisan at the smithy. Took a shine to you, did he? Well, aren't you special? That old son of a gunner is usually pretty stubborn about accepting new folk. While we've been making chums, we've been working hard. The base camp repairs are coming right along, so sit tight. Oh, one other thing. The head farmer was looking for you. You meet him yet? He's another good old boy you'll want to see. The farm entrance is down to the right of the bridge to the woods. Remember a moment when you were hunting portable third Devil Joe with Ancient Shard Gunlance in Area 2 and you low-profiled the hip check due to terrain elevation differences? That's a very specific memory, Marks. Wahaha. Now if that ain't a story to tell the grandkids. Of all the pieces of ore out there, you managed to find something the old smith liked? Ha! See, kid, that's a sign. Proof that you're cut above the average hunter. You've got an exceptional judgment. After all, why go out there and risk your neck if all you'll bring you back is junk? Or if all you'll bring back is junk. Yep, I've got a good feeling about you, kid. Wouldn't be surprised if you solved our little earthquake mystery, too. Anyway, Hunter, we'll have the base camp up and running before you can say jump and jaggy. You just hang tight and what? You'll get bored if you have to wait around for repairs? Bahaha! You're more tenacious than a Kelby in heat. Alright, I got an idea. What separates the land monsters you've hunted so far from the aquatic menace like the Ogaicris? Gigatons of water, that's what. If you're gonna take on a sea monster, you literally gotta get your feet wet. So listen up. Go through Moga Woods till you hit the shore. dive in and try hunting some fish. Start small, you see. Junior's real pro when it comes to swimming. I'll have him give you some tips. Head out as soon as you're ready. Cool. Feel free to browse for an hour or 10. Hunter, I want to give you something. It's a bug net I made myself. There are tons and tons of insects in the Mogul Woods. If you see any in thickets, just swing at them with this. Some bugs glow, and some can be used to make medicines. Lots of stuff, really. A hunter like you can figure it out. I made the bug net pretty good, I think, but if it breaks, you can buy more at the village. Have fun. Made a mega bug net. Nice. I know that they give you mega pickaxes and mega bug net early in the game, so that you can see that's something to look forward to. I think it's kind of a neat little detail. It's little, but I like that detail. Oh yeah, we do only have 20 zenny. Whoops. This place is cozy. Now, fare ye, Hunter. You hear news from head farmer? They are going to start cultivating on farm again. Now you get to play in dirt, make thumbs green, very exciting. But one little Monday problem. How you visit farm while all the way at Port Tanzia? Never fear now. Neko go to farm on Hunter's behalf, bring back anything you need in a flash. Head farmer, old friend of Neko's mentor, practically family. Your agriculture in very good hands. Hands up. What big idea? How would you feel if Monster Hunter NPCs had full voice acting for the text dialogue, like, all the time? I don't think I'd like that very much. I really like it just being text. I like being able to imagine what their voices are like. And I've not particularly enjoyed their dubs so far, so. The quality on the dubs is fine. It's just like, the direction that they give and the delivery that they give is so different from what my head would like, or like what my head would read is, it's jarring. Veggies, veggies, veggies! There's more to meals than meat, yeah. During the health boon a while back, a lot of us felines decided to go organic. So the Moga Village farm is a chemical and additive free. We use absolutely no giggy extract pesticides, ever. That's why our vegetables might not be the prettiest, but they're definitely the most tasty. Oh, about the earthquake, it scared me out so much I scampered away, but then I felt ashamed. So here I am, yeah. To prove that I'm a friend you can count on, I'll give you my greatest treasure. It's a fresh sushi fish. Have the village chief's son, use it to generate resources, and we can really make progress on the farm. This might be fun. Fancy changing my name from Chicory? I like Chicory. As opposed to your, Saturday morning cartoon as opposed to your own dub, which is more like a YouTube abridged. I'm not saying that mine is better than the dub that they've got. I'm just saying that in my head, they sound very different than the dubs that are on there. My dub is purely for you guys' enjoyment and to make sure that the localization, the quality localization that's in many of these games gets shown off. You're just being cheeky. The 4Kids dub. 4Twitch dub. You do a good job? Yeah. It's fine, I'm sure. Hey there. Well, would you look at that? One of my farming felines grew a spine and has come back to work. Now we can get back to planting. The farm belongs to the village, but I can set aside some land for you, seeing as how you're protecting us and all. If you want us to grow some plants or mushrooms, bring them by and we'll take care of it while you're off questing. It's a cinch. All you gotta do is pick out the plant you'd like us to raise. If you're at the port and can't get back to the farm, just give your request to Neko. He'll pass them along to us. Tell you what, Since you're busy and all, you can even ask us to grow several of the same plants in succession. While you're in the woods or on a quest, we can grow one plant, so order more and you don't have to come by as often. Keep bringing us your useful plants like herbs or blue mushrooms, and we'll raise them for you. Least we can do. Oh, and go say hi to the feline who just came back. Best not to be rude to the folks who will help you out. If you can embolden more felines to get back to work, we'll be able to cultivate more crops at once. That'd help both of us, Hunter. Working this place with so little help is doing a real number on my bursitis. Alright then, here to cultivate something or collect something. I cultivated some blue mushrooms. I remember when Riss used to be a little self-conscious about reading dialogue out loud. I know I just complimented your voice acting, but you already changed the voice for this Wyverian man? I don't think I did. He's supposed to be all slow and sleepy. The other Wyverian's the one that's upbeat. And like, piratey. He was doing an old man voice earlier. I think that was the other Wyverian. Sloppy. Ivanko. T-Bone. Jiggly. Pink Buns. Hogworth. No, Poogie. Nice. This game is really cozy. Oh, Hunter. Here you're off to the sea. How about a swimming lesson from old me. You swim in the direction you're facing underwater, and when your oxygen gauge is low, look for air supply points. Keep those three things in mind and you'll never sleep with the fishes. Let's cut the chit-chat. You came here for a reason, right? I did not. Just because you had a yellow bubble over your head. Let's go get some fish. You just got recommended a Google News article about Persona 3. Did you search for Persona 3 before then, or is it just freaky? Hey, it's me, the chief's son. Gotta stop doing that. Listen, I heard about that ore you mined. Not bad. Now then, have a look at your map. See that? That's the whole of Moga Woods open to you. You needed to get out more. Now you can hike straight through the forest, all the way to the sea. And that's good, because I'd like you to go and hunt one of the mollids that swim around there. A mollid will be good practice for hunting underwater, and I'll wager you could use the practice. Besides, it'd make a great gift for that gal in charge of finding you guild quests. Now then, once you're ready, set out for the sea in Area 11. Will do. I love that they delay the music until you get to the crest of the hill. That's such a big difference. Like, it's such a big difference than if they had the music play when you left the gate. Nice little detail, that. We're probably good on raw meat. I don't need to kill these guys. It's weird, Martz. I'm glad that it makes sense that because you searched for it earlier, that's why they were showing you the ad. It's merch. Who's selling Persona 3 merch in like 2021? Whoops. I'm charging Greatsword just because I can. Just feels good to get to do that. Out to the sea we go. Freedom 1 made you really miss that? I think more than I'd care to admit, Freedom 1, like, stripped away a lot of the things I held dear, I guess. Like, charging Greatsword feels like directly crafted to fit into these games' core combat loop. Combo Greatsword just feels okay. Here we go. Ready to get your feet wet? Next up, let me instruct you in the Moga art of swimming. You haven't eaten in the last hour, eh? No matter. Point the camera in the direction you want to swim, then move. Use the camera controls to change your view, and you'll swim in that direction. That's all there is to it. Dashing, evading, and attacking all work just like when you're on solid ground. Practice controlling the camera and moving around. Before you know it, you'll be swimming like an Epioth. I'm so excited to get to spend time doing this. I am excited to get used to underwater hunts and spend time in Desert Island hunting monsters. I've been looking forward to this for a long time. Oh yeah, there's one thing I ought to tell you about swimming. Try not to drown. If you look at the left side of the screen, you'll see the vertical bar. That's your oxygen gauge. Why, thank you, in-game character. If it bottoms out, you won't be able to breathe. That'll make your health gauge gradually decrease. Fortunately, there are 3 ways to refill your oxygen gauge before you become bunkmates with the fishes. You can swim to the surface and take a breath, refill an air supply point, or use an oxygen restoration item. You'll recognize air supply points from the bubbles percolating under the ocean floor. Hi, Kazuki. Welcome. Yeah, I don't really know what to say about it, Martz. It didn't click with me right now. That's why I believe when you said press the X button 3 times. Yeah, they're not too shy about breaking the 4th wall, are they? Mullids. See that fish with a long, flat body? Can't miss it, right? That's a mullet, your quarry for this hunt. Lucky for you, it's not a fast swimmer. Just get up close and take it down. Or center your target with the camera and attack. Remember this one technique and you'll make quick progress. You can weaken the fish with your weapon, but I suggest using a fishing harpoon. Then you can carve materials from them. Underwater combat is the bane of your Monster Hunter life. I'm not very good about it, or I've not been very good about it in the past, but I'm looking forward to actually spending some time doing it. Whoops. All right, what's Greatsword like underwater? Seems like Greatsword. There's some weird old memories in my head of trying to play Monster Hunter Tri on the Wii and like dealing with these controls. I killed it. Can I carve it? Nope. Okay, so 1 hit. 1 hit is all I can do. Shoot. Man. Not even one hit. If I leave and come back, will they be here? Let's find out. No draw slash, yeah. Matcha Light. I don't know if I'll ever be able to see Matcha Light and not think about Freedom 1 ever again. That's so many Matcha Light. Dude, what the... Do you remember like 2 weeks ago when we spent 3 hours or like 2 hours getting three Matcha Light? Do you remember that? Aw, the fish didn't come back. That makes sense, Kazuki. You have less defensive options than on land, and less mobility. Man, I wanted those Mawad carves. Oh well. We'll have to come back and get them some other time. Nobody knows, fish. Nobody knows. Oh, we can do this now. Hey, Hunter. Seem to be doing pretty well for yourself, eh? Now you're working for the Hunters Guild. That ought to heat things up for you. Haha. Anyway, thought I'd give you a little something. You did bring me that fine ore after all. This here's an armor sphere. Normally you get these treasures from mining. I can use them to upgrade your armor. Go ahead and have a look-see in my menu. Armorcraft, then upgrade armor. Got that? And don't forget to flip through your hunter's notes for the details. How can we already see the Ludroth pair? Because we have bones, I guess. That's silly that that unlocks that. All this feels so luxurious. Getting to see weapons. Gun lance. I'm so excited. Hey, good to see you. Guess what? I'm throwing a celebration in honor of the base camp getting fixed. I just gotten some killer sets of armor you need. This stuff was top-notch in my virtual combat testing. Are you playing on a Wii U? We're playing on a 3DS right now, but I have a Wii U for multiplayer nights. You'll definitely want to pick up a set. Start saving now. What's got you all worked up? Or that's got you all worked up, don't it? The perfect state of mind to buy arms. Well, look who's back. How'd the swimming go? Are you one with the fishies now? Heh. I know it's tricky, especially if you're used to hunting on level ground. In the water, you have to maneuver up and down. At least you got a good set of lungs, kid. Or so I hear. Don't let a little water scare you off. Now, the moment you've been waiting for, the part where I pay ya. You've been paying me the whole time. I had to scrape the bottom of the Poogie Bank for this one, so that's it. From now on, you gotta earn your own keep. They've given us so much Zenny. Nice work with the mullet hunting. You take to swimming like you have gills, but don't worry, or don't forget what you learned. I nearly forgot. I hear that sweetheart from the guild has a message for you. Better go see her if you haven't yet. Alright, if you have resources, I'll take them. There you are. Where you been? I thought we had an agreement. You visit me daily, and I won't try to hunt you down. Anyway, I got some fancy new items in. They immediately made me think of you. Of course, most things make me think of you brave hunter types. Armor, air... Anyway, they're books of combos. I'm sure you've been comboing items, right? Right? With a book of combos in your item pouch, your rate of success at combining rises. Convenient, no? 1 book boosts your success rate slightly, 2 books by even more. With 3 books, you get the picture. You do have to sacrifice pouch space, but you'll be less likely to end up with garbage. Think of the environment. I only have the first 2 volumes in stock so far, but they're must-haves. Buy them, or not. Come take a look at today's specials. Hey, young Mosa. Welcome. Welcome and thank you so much for 31 months of subs. Cheers. It's good to see you. What's up? We're just starting a first playthrough of 3 Ultimate tonight. I've played a little bit of this game in the past, but we're going to properly play through this game now. It's time. I hope you're doing well, young Mosa. Ryu's so cozy? It is. I'm really excited about it. I'm excited to get to hang out in this room with the boats going by and enjoy Monster Hunter. We tried our darndest over the last month or so to enjoy Monster Hunter Freedom. It's tough to enjoy. But we beat Low Rank Village. We'll go back there someday when we're in the mood for some pain. Hey, it's my favorite hunter. Guess who just got into contact with me? Yep, I finally heard from the Hunters Guild. Hooray! Now where did I put the piece of paper? Aha! Here it is, your very first quest. Completing it will cause both your skill and your reputation to skyrocket. In theory. The only quest I've got for you so far is to collect a bunch of mushrooms. You don't think... Is it possible? Do they not trust us at all? Oh well, gripey gripe. Sure. Let's show them we can get the job done, and by we, I mean you. FYI, when you're on the guild quest, you can't get back to the village the usual way. You have to return to base camp. Also, you're not allowed back into your house once you've got a quest. If you want in, talk to me to cancel the quest. I always thought that was weird. Why do you think they have that limitation? Follow all that, then get yourself signed up for the quest and head down the bridge to the left to depart. Here's what we got. Do we have a... Okay, we don't have Jaggy, which means I'm gonna save Jaggy until next stream. We just have mushroom picking. No idea, but you always hated it? Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Let's go out and do one more mining run, and then after that, we'll go ahead and we'll head to bed here. It's getting pretty late. Try and get some bugs and some ore. Don't feel like it adds much other than be prepared before taking the quest. I think it's a weird limitation for them to have kept so long. Might have something to do with loading screens and quest owning. Could be. Could be. Off we go. Changing equipment might have interfered with loading the quest at some point. Could be. That's good to know, Martz. I couldn't remember what version it was in this game. Didn't you have this game on the Wii U? What made you choose 3DS over it? A couple things. For one, the 3DS version actually runs slightly smoother than the Wii U. The Wii U has a little bit of input lag and a little bit of judder to it. I do have it for the Wii U, and we'll be using it on certain multiplayer nights. We'll do multiplayer nights for this game sometimes every week or two. And we'll also be doing, I'm doing a podcast with a friend of mine named Fallison. He's an Australian streamer, and we did one intro podcast so far with this game as a backdrop. So I'm going to be playing this game on the 3DS during the week, booting over to the Wii U for multiplayer nights or for podcasts, and it'll be nice to get some footage of this game out there on 3DS. I feel like there's not a whole lot of modern footage of this game captured directly on the 3DS itself, so I want to have some of that on the internet. Even a couple years in, I still feel pretty strongly about showcasing real hardware stuff. Yeah, I don't know much about the armor skills yet in this game. What does this set give? I haven't even looked yet. I haven't looked at my armor. Gives Whim, Speed Gathering, and Gathering +1. That is such a nice set. Wow. They were trying to get people to like this game, huh? 50 free defense, Gathering +1, Whim, and Speed Gathering? That's crazy. Little baby ore spot. Oh, it just looked small. It looked small from this angle because it was like behind something else, I guess. This game feels incredibly luxurious right now compared to Freedom 1. This is more ore than like the entirety of the volcano. So nice. Game's too easy? Guess so. I'm not mad. I'm here to hopefully practice some fun combat and collect some cool weapon designs, do some neat quests. I'm not particularly here to focus on gathering and small mob babysitting. What's my favorite Monster Hunter to gather in? I have some really fond memories of charm runs in Portable Third. But I don't know. Village Latrium was pretty difficult, so I've heard. I'm really looking forward to taking that thing on as soon as we get access to it. I think that should be interesting. Let's go for a swim. Am I still holding my breath? No. Just being goofy. There were some tunnels downstate where I used to live near Detroit, where you drive through the tunnels and you'd try to hold your breath through all three of these like several 100 feet long tunnels. Kind of a dumb thing to do while driving a car. I managed it a few times though. Ludroth! I think mostly I did it when other people were driving, but I did do it while I was driving a few times. It was okay. Nobody got hurt. Our first Ludroth. Insane. Insane amounts of gathering. Like, it's amazing. It's amazing how luxurious and fluid and fast this game feels. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. Oh, man. All right. I wonder how long it'll feel like that. They show off the Sudeus gear immediately. That's cool. Let's take a look at what we have to look forward to here. That looks scuffed. This trailer is actually captured from the 3DS version, no less. It's not the Wii U version. This was an addition onto a Freedom stream. Felt like a new stream, a new night. It's a new day. The Wii U version came much later, right? Yeah. 3rd gen gear looks so good. It really does. Needs a break. We're ending soon here, Edge. We liked how they highlighted Plesioth there. Me too. Was Plesioth in Try? I don't think he was, so he was like an addition for this game. People were probably getting hype over Plesioth, at least I would have been. This game is actually soon to be 10 years old. It'll be, what, in another year or two? Came out in 2012? 11? The beam. $3G. Try 3G. This year? Oh, wow. I didn't realize it was so soon. Oh, I just realized we have a bunch of cutscenes unlocked because we've already played through a bunch of this game. So many spoilers. 2011 it came out in Japan. 2013 it came out elsewhere. Gotcha. I was thinking about the Eastern release date, I guess. Or no, Western, sorry, Western release date. That's funny what Mark and Uchi were saying there. All right. A grasshopper with a foul odor. Making fishing lures with it, its scent drives explosive fish wild. An unusual larva makes fishing lures with it, its scent drives golden fish wild. An everyday commodity. These amber fish scales must be traded in bulk. Beautiful scales. An everyday commodity. These bird wyvern's fangs must be traded in bulk. Fertilizer for the insect box. Some monsters emit this scent and bugs love it. Funky pheromones. Shroom germ. Fertilizer for the shroom box. This bacteria is found within certain monsters. Fish finder improves the hunting fleet's catch when fishing. Less effective otherwise. Infusions of powdered kelby horn work wonders on tummy aches. It's a local secret. A pelt from a small animal, used for many things, but mostly just regular clothes. A transparent sack cut from an Alteroth's abdomen, used to store who knows what. That's insane, young Mosa. When you think about it, Tri came out in, I mean, it's almost a 4-year gap. Tri came out in 2009, didn't it? 2009 to 2013. Some of those items are in third. A scale carved from a jaggy, popular among hunters for its beauty and crafting versatility. Soft hide from beneath a jaggy's scales, cheap and easy to work with, it has numerous uses. January 2010 was the Western release. Ah, whoops. Still, 3 years is a long time. A sharp, durable fang from a bird wyvern used to make bowgun ammo. Wow, this is just the tiniest little text, dude. You guys can't even see it. How lame you guys can't see the bottom screen easily. There we go. Oh. That's what I was doing wrong. Still kind of scuffed. Anyways. Relatively docile herbivores with characteristic crest plates. They form herds and raise young communally, and have been used as pack animals for generations. Their meat is tasty and nutritious, and they're very cautious around large monsters. Popo! Herd-forming herbivores covered in thick fur to endure the cold. Popo are gentle, but known to use their massive tusks bravely when defending their young. Popo meat is very nutritious. The tongue is said to be especially palatable. I forgot they were in this game.
I'm not gonna hit the Popo for charge.
I love Popo.
Hit Popo for charge.
Are you eating the Popo?
No, you leave my Popo alone.
Submissive water-dwelling herbivores that subsist on water grasses and moss. Epioth surface frequently to sunbathe. Extremely timid, they panic when danger is present, swimming about in haphazard fashion. Small herbivores known for their gentle demeanor, as well as the medicinal properties of their horns. Those wishing to harvest a horn should stun the kelby with strike attacks, then sever the appendage while the monster is still alive. That's gnarly. These don't have the same character as Freedom. All the guides in Freedom were written from an in-world perspective. It was really cool. Not in this game. Very dry in this game. Also, the tiniest text. That's ridiculous. Alright. Scuffed. Well, this is all scuffed up now. What the hell? Why is that so big? Well, this is super scuffed up. I don't know what's going on now. There, now it's back to normal. What the hell, dude? There. I fixed it. Alright. It's late. Young Mosa, it was good to get to see you briefly. This has been the first little bit of what's hopefully going to be a really fun 3U playthrough. I'm sorry to have left Freedom so ungracefully, but gotta do what you gotta do. It was neat to check out. We'll go back to it someday. Alright. I'm going to call it there. If it's anyone's first time by the stream tonight and you liked it, we're going to be going through this game really slowly in the coming weeks and months, so stick around if you want to watch a whole lot more 3 Ultimate. It should be a good time. This game is so good for real. I'm excited to play more of it, man. Alright, we have a Discord, and we also have a YouTube and a Twitter. Thanks, Uchi. There are links in the chat right now. So feel free and check those links out if you'd like to follow us. The Discord especially is very cozy. If you need a spot to hang out and talk about Monster Hunter, it's a nice place to be. I'm pretty tired and hungry, actually, so I'm going to go ahead and probably have a snack and go to bed. I hope you guys have a really nice night. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to find somebody else who's streaming Monster Hunter nice and late at night, and we're going to give them a raid. Nice stream? It was a nice stream. We finished up Freedom, and we started this. Our friend Fallison is on. Our friend Fallison is streaming Monster Hunter Free Me Night, and we like that game, so we're going to go ahead and check it out. Now, Fallison is playing through, and they don't want any spoilers, so please be kind to them. They don't want to know much about Free Me Night while they're going through, so just keep that in mind. Yeah, give them a nice stream, or give them a nice raid, rather, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow, maybe. I don't normally stream on Sundays, but I'm excited for 3 Ultimate, so maybe we'll see if I can swing that. If not, then whatever, I'll see you on Monday. But if I can swing it, I'll see you tomorrow for some 3 Ultimate. I hope you guys have a nice night, or a good day, whatever time it is where you are. Hope you guys have some happy hunting or relaxing, whatever you do on the weekend, and cheers. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!